Hey everyone, well it is Super Bowl Sunday and our conversation piece is coming to our season's end at the same time. But we are not here to talk about either football or the end of the season. Rather, we're here to share with you our favorite obsessions. All right, so you may or may not be watching TV. We know that for men, football can be an obsession, but we're here to talk about actually your favorite obsessions that our users might not know about. So who wants to get started?
You know, what is the saying that they say, love is learning to love what your lover loves? Have you heard that? So I have been trying really hard to love football, and I do not love it, but I try really hard. So I'm not watching all year long, but I do watch the playoffs, and I'm trying really hard to have like genuine enthusiasm during the game, and don't think that I'm not writing this down and taking score, because next Sunday when there's no football, I'm going to be trying to convince my boyfriend to go to a salsa class with me or a farmer's market, something much more my speed. So
Balancing
take
it out
notes.
a
Yeah,
I like
even
that.
the score.
Okay, wait, can I just tell you guys that this is a really embarrassing confession? I'm going to just tell everyone, but I actually thought the Super Bowl was the playoffs or the last game.
You thought we made it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, so like 49ers are like, you know, at the Super Bowl. I tweeted about it, like everything.
No.
So that's how much I like football.
So what's your secret obsession? What will you be doing Super Bowl night or another night?
My entire family is going to be watching football, and they all tricked me growing up. We never watched football, and all of a sudden my sister went to school, and now the whole family is like a huge fanatic. So I'm gonna sneak off. I'm kind of a secret nerd. I really love to read, so I'm gonna be reading one of my favorite books, but this time in French, and I've gotten about half a sentence in so far, so it's a little bit of a slow process, but that's what I'll be doing.
So reading is the secret pleasure.
Yes.
Not so guilty though, that's pretty good for you.
No, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
I don't know if this is definitely not a guilty pleasure, guilty obsession, but one of my favorite things right now I'm obsessed with is a specific hike that I'm going on in Marin that I just discovered. And it is the most beautiful hike. It has waterfalls, it's out by the water, and it's pretty intense for the first like 45 minutes. You feel like you get your heart rate up, you're going up the hill, it's super inspiring. And then at the end of it, once you feel like you've really put your sweat into the workout, you get a lunch at the end, and it's actually held at this meditation center up on the hill.
Wow.
And the entire lunch is actually harvested by these monks at this organic garden, and it's so delicious and healthy. And
Sounds
I try to do
amazing.
that on Sundays and try to get my week back in order and like ready for the week, and it just makes me feel so good.
cool.
I love that. It's
As
my
always,
secret
you all
obsession.
always seem to have such good obsessions, and I always feel like the person in
No,
the
it's
pack who's
I have
like
guilty ones.
doing something I shouldn't be, because my secret obsession is certainly shopping, as everybody knows. And more importantly, like hunting, eBay, and all these other websites for like designer shoes that you just can't find anywhere else.
For a
Everybody knows
minute, I
shoes
thought you
for
were
me.
a hunter.
Oh,
You are hunting
I'm a
shoes.
hunter for certain things, vintage jewelry, shoes,
Yes.
so this is my latest find. Everybody can sort of
Oh
see
my
this is from a website called
God.
Ukes.
Wow.
But literally, my husband gets mad at me because when the television's on, not even Super Bowl night, but any night, and I open up my PC and I start browsing, he gets really, frustrated. He's like, watch the movie. And I'm like, I am. And then I'm sort of I'm listening, and then I'm looking for like 10 more pairs of like Miu Miu shoes on eBay that are new with tags. So I'm definitely a closet obsessionist over my shoes.
But I think that's productive, right?
Sure.
You're building something beautiful.
You tell yourself that. Yes. I like to read, but the sad thing is I probably go to eBay first and look for my favorite pair. But on to actually more productive topics. The topic of New Year's resolutions and just checking in now that January is behind us. Who wants to kick us off and share what progress
I
they
have
made?
a confessional. I was up to the challenge of trying to put myself to 5 days a week working out, which was totally unrealistic. I think I'm probably only working out 3 days a week, but it's still progress. I'm still proud of myself for getting out there. I'm taking a new cycling class. I just joined a new gym. And just really, yeah, I'm having fun with it, getting outside more, which is probably why I'm obsessing over that hike right now.
So over ambitious, but certainly
Yes.
achieved the goal of getting a lot more
I
exercise.
feel a lot better. And I just took a cooking class too. So it's all health and wellness 2014.
Good for you. Good.
What about you? Yours was?
Yeah, mine was financial
literacy.
clarity. Yeah, and I've done really well, actually. It's been, I have to say, saying your resolution on camera has been really powerful. I wasn't so comfortable with it, but it's really made me stick to it. And so I worked with a bookkeeper. I have everything organized. I have a much better picture of what I'm actually making, which is good, of course. I couldn't believe that there were some surprises in there. And I am now working with a financial planner. I have a new CPA. So yeah, I'm right on track, and it's been really great.
I have to tell you, you inspired me with your financial planner goal, because I just found out about this new website I signed up to for a financial planner. It's called LearnVest.
Oh, LearnVest, yeah, great site.
And
yeah.
I just signed up for it. I have an appointment with a planner this week, and it's just so exciting to get back on track. So
Yeah,
you
I
totally
felt
inspired me.
very, uplifted by it all. And I have to say, Kelly's not here, but I've been really proud of her because, as you know, I personal train Kelly, and hers was to cook more, and she has been nailing it. She's gone to cooking classes for weeks. She's cooking at home. She's really embraced it, so that's pretty cool.
Tianlin, you didn't have a chance to share publicly, but you must have a resolution.
I kind of had 10, but the one that was at the very top of my list was really to read all of the diaries of Anais Nin. This is my favorite author of all time, so that's the book that I'm reading in French, and so far, so good.
Oh, that's
Wow.
great.
Yeah, good for you.
So I think my resolution was really to get home one night a week for dinner. I think I've been pretty good so far. I mean, I've probably done it 3 out of 4 weeks. Yeah, I mean, I'm racing there. What I feel is the same thing you feel, which is having said the pressure of doing it on camera. It's not so much to all of you, but everybody in the office knows. So people if I'm trying to exit, people are like, oh, you need to get home. So I'm really feeling the pressure that way to make sure I stick to my goal. But so far, so good. Yeah, it's nice to feed my kids one night a week. Okay, well, we, of course, have shared with you all our resolutions, and along the way, we were so happy to see all of you share with us your progress on Facebook and share your own goals for the new year. We've chosen our winner, and our winner is Margie Calper, who is a single mother of 3, and who shared this really touching story about having really checked in on her health several years ago and realizing that she needed to lose weight or risk diabetes, and has now lost 40 pounds and said, quote unquote, my New Year's resolution is to continue my healthy lifestyle so I may be on this earth a long, long time to enjoy my boys. Which is, just a great goal and obviously great accomplishment so far, and just continuing on that path. So Margie, you win, courtesy of Leandra, a curation of $150 worth of our favorite health and fitness products here on Joyus, and we hope you enjoy them. And with that, we're going to wrap up on our very last show of the season. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have, and of course, we're going to leave you with a sneak preview of what's coming up this week on Joyus.